Welcome to NBA 2K24's City. That's right. You are watching the official trailer for NBA 2K24's City. There's a lot to break down and a lot to get into. We're going to jump right on in and discuss everything. We hope you guys are just as excited as I am for this news and information that's coming to us from NBA 2K. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing correctly. There's going to be two affiliations. We're going to start off with that. Rise is one, and then there is also Elite. Guess what? You're going to have Shakedown, Chris Manning as the two representatives. We're going to get into all of that as we go forward. We're going to also showcase the trailer a few times and slow it down to break some things down. All right, so first and foremost, in a beachfront, as you can tell, there's a dope vibe to it when it comes to just a chill area. I like that. That's going to be a fun experience. All of the locations that you know and love will be back. Pro-Am, the Rec, Annie Up, Theater, Club 2K. There's a new mode called Starting 5. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And so much more to get into. But hope you're excited the way I am. It should be really, really good. So this year, what they're talking about as we slow the trailer down, I'm gonna pretty much slow it down a lot. So it's gonna be probably the first time you see this trailer at this speed. But hopefully it's good for you to be able to get some visuals that you probably couldn't have otherwise. But let's just slow it all the way. I finish up this breakdown and get into some topics. Okay, so first and foremost, there's a lot of important parts. One of the big things that I think is important, these optional side quests, right? So the focus is on how you want to play. You can go into the street and do side quests to unlock special items, for example, takeovers and perks that you will need as we've seen in previous games, but this time it's going to be all focused through the streets. A lot of challenges. They're going to have boss battles, basically, as well. Teams with skills to beat, environment things, and so much more. All happening within the streets. So you're going to be able to get a lot of stuff there, which I think is pretty cool in my opinion. As far as affiliations, as I said, Rise and Elite are the two new affiliations. There isn't going to be three, just going to be two. So that's going to be interesting going forward. Chris Brickley is representing the West Side, aka he's a Laker fan, by the way. Shout out to him. He's such a sweetheart. But he's going to be representing the Elite, and they have a neon style area that is pretty decent. I think it's probably the best looking one right now. We haven't got to actually get our hands on to see it fully, but pretty cool. And then Rise is on the East Coast, and that is ran by Shakedown, and that is more of an aquarium style aspect. So those are the two different areas that are interesting, and we'll get into exactly how that all works. But you don't get put into one of them. You can see which one fits your play style, your, overall. I'm not sure yet. They haven't announced if there's going to be specific rewards for each affiliation, but they did say that there are plenty of reasons to wait and see. As you can see right now, we're taking a look at some of the cities, Elite and Rise courts. Interesting stuff. This one right here is the Elite. Looks pretty amazing if you ask me, and very vibrant, and I like that vibe. So we're gonna see which one is the right one for us as the community. Make your choice down in the comments. Tell me which one you think is gonna be great. Of course, once they update more information about maybe possible rewards for affiliations, if they do that, then I'll let you know. Speculation is that could come back. We don't have a clue. Speaking of that, the top rep system, the top 10 within the rep system is going to be fluctuating, and there's going to be a logo if you're in the top 10, but if you fall out of the top 10, you will lose that logo. So an in-game logo for those that are in the top 10. I think that's pretty amazing, to say the least. And we're gonna run through the trailer just very quickly to go through some of the details that you might have missed. Before we continue, I want to showcase, for example, this Kobe, amazing, when he won the championship, right next to the Mamba Moments arena as well. So this is special in my opinion, and can't wait to see it when I get in game. Kobe's been one of the legends in the game, one of the greatest. We're gonna stop right here, and we're gonna just take a look. I was explaining to everybody in our space on Twitter, you should go check that out. We hold the code some spaces for NBA 2K24. On the right side, you're looking at, on the bottom right, you're looking at Rise affiliation, and that is their courts, and that's how that is looking. We're gonna get better details in the future. I'll definitely check that out. And then if you look up towards the right middle, the Kobe Bryant and the basketball stadium is there right in front of you. So those are two important ones. But I want you to look deep left. There's a bridge leading to what might be the event center. So those are the details that I noticed when I was checking this out. And there are some courts right here in the front of the strip of the beach. They have the Pro-Am, the theater, and all of the things will be at the strip of that beach. So we're going to see how the city plays out. But that is the general breakdown, more or less, so that you can see how it all works going forward. And now we're going to dive down this area. As you can see, there's some courts. I think this is going to be a pickup game. You can see 3-on-3 slots on the left on both sides. That's important for people who want to jump in. It's going to be interesting. You can see the rec on the right, confirming the Pro-Am. Everything is close to each other. The theater, Pro-Am, rec, all on this strip basically. So consider that the main area where we're going to link up through the strip. And of course, the stores when you want to buy some outfits. This is an interesting one. It's called the Art of Shooting. I'm not sure what this mode is, but it's in the game. They'll explain it at some point. As you can see, we just passed the Pro-Am right here, which is super cool. We'll definitely be in there this year. And then the theater is a fun place to go when you want to play casually, different game modes. And this is the one that I wanted to stop and talk about. Starting 5 is a brand new game mode that will allow you to bring your My Career player and select 4 other NBA players within a team and play against another player. So it's basically a one-on-one, your player versus another player, but with NBA players on both sides. So full 5-on-5. And this is going to be interesting. I'm going to see how good this mode is. I love playing this style, but the only issue is that if it's a center versus a point guard, the point guard can't guard the center, or vice versa. So it'll get very interesting. So we're going to see what 2K does about that. Hopefully they have some matchmaking type of system for it, but I like that mode. Just something different that we never seen before, something new. Could be very exciting and interesting. Of course, a lot of great visuals as far as dunks and all of that good stuff. This right here is the biggest emote, amazing one. Like, here, you deserve the ball, you're not so good. That's hilarious. I can't wait for this to be something I unlock and use in a game. And this arena right here, I'm not even sure what this mode is. Maybe it's just a court to hang out in, but it is got a vibe to it. Visually, it is stunning. So absolutely loving it. And this could be one of those tournament courts on the side like we had last year. So, and here we go. Just take a quick look. The elite courts are definitely popping for me. This is probably the best one in my opinion right now. I got to look deeper into both sides, but I'm leaning towards the elite. I'm gonna be honest, just visually, and the name elite is pretty awesome. Rise does have Shake, and it's in the East. I'm from New York City, so kind of like that. This is the Rise setup. You can see Elite versus Rise. So pretty cool. They got Chris Manning and Shakedown. I already talked about that, but I wanted to talk about these courts and showcase them a little more. Day and night cycle, of course, confirmed. Different feel and different vibe over at the Rise, as you can see right here. You have the octopus hands all over, with Poseidon basically striking down on them. The courts are clean. I mean, this is a dope court. I don't see nothing wrong with these courts. Just the neon stuff looks good for Elite is the only thing. You can see right here, top tier dunk animation so far. And some nice little outfits here. Y'all missed a couple of good ones. But it's going to get interesting this year with all of that. And the question is how the community will respond to the two affiliations. Is it going to be a more packed area? How's it all going to work out? We shall see. I hope y'all enjoyed that, man. I'm definitely excited for it. I feel like it's going to be a fun year for all of us to play NBA 2K as usual. And that's what I got for you guys. Hey, hope y'all enjoyed the quick breakdown. That is all the information we got right now. When more comes, you know where to go. I got you. All right. So if I earned your like, comment, and subscription, it's appreciated. If you stayed this long, man, bless up. I'll see y'all on the court.